best and 3 worst tricep exercises. Let's get into it. Do you see how limp it is down here? When I talk about muscle recruitment in the stretch portion lift, unfortunately with dumbbell kickbacks, there's nothing going on right here. There's absolutely nothing going on with the stretch portion lift. Well, number one, I'm at like 90 degrees here. So for me to really get a stretch here, I gotta get all the way here, but my biceps doing something. That's why cables is probably the better option here. So that's why number one, first on the list for worst tricep exercise is gonna be dumbbell kickbacks. Remember, we wanna have the most amount of muscle recruitment on the muscle, and unfortunately, in this position here, we might as well just be like, I don't know, some robot shit. There's nothing going on here. Look, nothing going on. In the perfect position here, we need to pull this way. We need to be challenged this way to force a load on that tricep. It's only effective at the concentric part of it, which isn't bad, regardless. Getting it back there is great, but if we want to have an efficient workout, efficient exercise, we want it to be efficient the entire way from start to finish. So, dumbbell kickbacks, you're up on the list for worst tricep exercises. Hey guys, check it out. Only 40% of you are subscribed to the channel. So help the channel out. Hit that post notification button so the next time I drop a video, you'll be the first ones to get it. Back to the show. Son of a bitch. And this is only a 30-pound dumbbell. In other gyms, you got the.
He needs some milk.
There's one damn reason why this is a terrible exercise. I'm smacking the back of my head, look at my damn hat. Look at this. Look at that goddamn sore for this joint. Look at this. If we're in another gym and I'm doing heavier weight, this is gonna get bigger. And guess what happens? I'm spending most of the time trying to dodge the back of my head while I'm trying to get some tricep extensions in here. Now, listen, the muscle recruitment at the bottom of this makes sense because I am getting a stretch. The only problem with that is, for this to be very effective, and we really want to get that long head of the tricep, we want this movement to go from here all the way out to here and back. But again, doing this, there's no room. And if you really want to load it, again, the dumbbell's gonna get bigger. It's gonna be harder for you to actually hold it. And you'll be sitting here smacking the back of your head the entire time, trying to get some tricep extensions in there. So for me, behind the neck, dumbbell tricep extensions, it's not it. What the? Hold on. Well, I've seen this before. And you're like, Johnny, close grip press is really good. Yes, it is, but not when you're super close like this. And I've seen a lot of people do close grip just like this. They literally think close grip means this close. The reason why this isn't good is number one, it's a balancing act. Number two, I'm losing my range of motion because my hands are stuck on the inside of my body. So if I want this to be more effective, I gotta actually move my hands out so I can get all the way down and all the way up. So if you're doing your close grip press like that, widen up. You're doing it wrong. You're not gonna get the best muscle recruitment. You'll be doing a balancing act. So close grip press done wrong is 100% on the chopping block. Now, first up on the list for number one for best tricep exercise is very simple. These are regular ass cable tricep extensions. Now, you can use whatever handle you want. The reason why this is a great exercise is because it's gonna naturally pull you into that stretched portion of the lift, like I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So when I'm getting this weight down from floor to core, shoulders back up from my ears, a little bit of a bend or hinge of the hips. On the way up, the cable's gonna naturally pull me into that completely stretched portion of the lift, and you can stack the crap out of this thing too. I don't recommend it, but I recommend you put a weight on there that's gonna challenge you. Either way, right here in the lift, this is where we wanna be. Here is where all the good juicy stuff is happening, and then fully extending all the way down, and then coming all the way up in the position. We wanna literally pretend you got a pea in your arm, and pretend the same buddy who pushes in the stomach to make sure you engage your core also has a pea in his pocket, and he put it in your arm here, and then you're trying to squeeze it. Or pretend you're doing the egg. Just make sure you're all the way up here when you get there. That's it. Extension all the way through. We're in the stretch portion of the lift right here. And the best part about that is when we're getting to the end of a failing set, we can get only to here really and still work the tricep as much because there's already been a bunch of studies done. Jeff Nippers covered it, Dr. Mike, myself, Ryan Humiston, all the great minds in the industry have already laid out the secret that if you're going to do partials, you want to do partials in the stretched portion of the lift. So why are these really great? Because it's going to naturally pull you there. So when you can't do anymore, it's okay to do a little bit of that Sam Sulek because you're still going to get a lot out of the lift. Cable tricep extensions is number one on my list for best tricep exercises. You remember at the beginning of the video when I was ducking and dodging my head doing dumbbell overhead tricep extensions? Well, here's how we should be doing it really. Like this, because again, I'm getting a long head on my tricep, I'm getting absolutely massive stretch, and it's going exactly where it needs to be in terms of getting that full muscle recruitment. And the best thing about this is you don't have to load it as much. So first things first, what you want to do is make sure that you line this thing up just about at hip height. Use one rope, which is going to make it easier for you to just grab and start from here. Walk out a bit, and there's already tension on my tricep, and then I'm going to let this thing pull me back, letting the weight naturally pull me right into that stretched portion of the lift. And I'm stretched from here, open my chest right up, and then driving right out. And this feels great. You don't have to load it as much, and you're getting a massive amount of stimulus right on that tricep. And guess what? My hat's still on. Last but not least, the good old JM press. This is one of those movements in this Smith machine. You're safe, you get a massive amount of muscle recruitment, and it's fairly easy to do. So remember guys, just treat this exactly like you're doing a bench press. Set yourself up, floor to core. You want to have this thing probably around your neck. around your collarbone. From here, we're gonna let the elbows go forward, and that's how we're gonna lower this weight all the way down from here, letting it stretch to the bottom and then pushing up, elbows back, controlling all the way down and pressing all the way up. You can wrap your hands around it completely. You can do a little bit of false grip. But this movement is one of my new favorite to do to get the most amount of muscle recruitment on the triceps. It's fairly easy to do. And yeah, again, it's close to my neck, but it's still safe because guess what? See? Safety racks. I'm all good to go. If I can't get it up, it's set on the safety racks. And then I'm just like this. Whew, that was great. Yeah, you'll argue with me, but whatever. Either way, these are my 3 best tricep exercises that you can actually put into your next tricep day, your arm day, on your chest day, whatever day you want to do it. Either way, these are my 3 best tricep exercises. All right, guys, so check it out. You can take these 3 exercises. You can take just even 2 of them, but if you're gonna take all 3, I would say do about 10 to 20 reps. Do about a 2 to 3 second negative, 1 second pause, that stretch portion of the lift, and then a great controlled concentric. Do 3 hard sets of each, and that'll be more than enough. If you do that twice a week, you hit your quota for hard sets a week to blow those triceps up. Anyway, guys, until next time, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.